When WASIU Ayinde married Emmanuella Aderopo, a woman who had been married several times, the internet was literally set on fire. But many people never bothered to know why WASIU, who have been married several times with over 40 children, choose to marry again legally. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 reasons why WASIU Ayinde married Emmanuella Aderopo. Number 4 reason is going to shock you. I know you'll be shocked to know that WASIU Ayinde actually married Emmanuella Aderopo for business purposes. I will be explaining this further in few seconds. If you think WASIU makes money from just music alone, then you must be a joker. The Fuji musician is a big-time contractor with many top politicians and government parastatals even before Tinubu emerged as the president of Nigeria. Immediately WASIU Ayinde separated from his former wife Titi Masha. Did you know it led to loss of many business deals? This does not happen because Titi Masha made those contracts possible. It's simply because a lot of clients started viewing him as an irresponsible man. In Nigeria, you know we attach so much value to marital status. Some gatherings are often attended with wife on the side of his business associate and partners. In the case of WASIU Ayinde, it was not so anymore when he separated from his ex-wife Titi Masha. On one of those occasions, he was ridiculed for being single at his age, although jokingly said, but the message was passed already to WASIU Ayinde. Even his music business was not spared according to his management. His bookings dropped drastically. This is something the general public cannot get to know. Some of those who were supposed to invite him for shows started avoiding him and would rather go for other Fuji musicians. Immediately WASIU got married to Emmanuella Aderopo, he was quickly re-inducted into the Responsible Men Hall of Fame, in quotes. He started getting booked even more than before, reason being that their wedding ceremony trended online. Amongst all the women WASIU has married or dated, Emmanuella Aderopo remains the most educated and exposed one among them. I know some of you will be quick to remind me of his ex-wife in America, but one thing I want you to know is that staying in America does not automatically make one intelligent. Emmanuella Aderopo is not only educated but exposed and eloquent. His ex-wife Titi Masha, though somehow beautiful, cannot express herself in good English. Before you ask how does that matter, let me remind you, as a public figure, WASIU Ayinde is required to travel with his wife to certain gatherings where the language of communication is English language. Titi Masha is beautiful but cannot speak English. She is said to have disgraced WASIU Ayinde on many occasions. So when WASIU separated from her, he also ensures the next woman he's going to wife must be educated and fluent in English language. Emmanuella Aderopo graduated from Yabatech studying estate management. She also holds many professional certificates. She cannot be compared to any WASIU Ayinde mistress or ex-wife educationally. Beauty is said to be in the eyes of the beholder, but in the case of Emmanuella Aderopo, everyone can see she is ravishingly beautiful. Even fellow women attest to how queenly and beautiful she looks. If you think it is easy for a woman at her age to get a ring from a man, then you need a rethink. Her beauty daily attracts men to her despite her age. WASIU, being a man that has soft spot for beautiful women, fought for her beauty. It is obvious WASIU Ayinde has never dated a woman as beautiful as Emmanuella Aderopo. The way she carries herself, her dress sense and charisma is top-notch. Emmanuella might not be a perfect person, same with every other person out there, but what she lacks in other ways, her beauty complements them. We are talking about a woman that is giving ladies in their 20s, 30s and 40s a run for their money. It is good to be rich as a man, but it becomes better when your wife is equally loaded like Emmanuella Aderopo. Emmanuella is loaded with dollars. I will tell you how rich she is if you care to know. She is a forex trader, a huge investor in real estate. She also owns high-end boutique in Omole Phase 1. Emmanuella Aderopo, being a woman that has dated and married several rich men before meeting WASIU Ayinde, is privy to certain investment and business opportunities out there. Could you believe she owns some percentage of shares in certain Nigeria banks? I will not want to mention their name. WASIU marrying her has exposed him to some business opportunities that is making him more money instead of spending it on her. I am not in any way saying WASIU Ayinde is not spending money on her, but there is difference between spending money on a rich billionaire like Aderopo compared to Titi Masha, his ex-wife, or other concubine whose hobby is just to take money away from WASIU. WASIU is a good musician, but you know, he stands to make more money in politics than in music. We all know how things go in Nigeria politics. His political ambition is one of the reasons he married Emmanuella Aderopo. It is said that he is planning to contest for a political post or get an appointment in future. This is also one of the reasons he is planning to go back to school so he could graduate before the expiration of Bala Ahmed Tinubu's second term as a president. Having an educated woman as a political office holder is a plus for him. Now that you have known the reason why WASIU Ayinde married Emmanuella Aderopo, if you wish to know the list of men Emmanuella Aderopo has dated or married before meeting WASIU Ayinde, watch the video that appears on the screen. Thank you.